Hi everyone, Coach Heather here, and today I wanted to talk to you about embracing a growth mindset. This is something that we can all do. Now, what's the opposite of a growth mindset? It's a fixed mindset. It is when you believe that nothing will ever change. We see the patterns of the world and in our life, and we think it will always be this way. Now, that's a very disempowering place to be. But if we lean in and embrace a growth mindset, it means that we believe that we can change, learn, we can grow, we can adapt. This starts with you, right? So my invitation to you today is please try on a growth mindset and then think, what changes do you want to make in how you approach the everyday, whether it's with your family, your friends, your team at work? You get to make choices and you can shift and change the choices that you're making in positive ways. You can look for the opportunities hidden in the challenges before you. That is a true embrace of a growth mindset, is seeing the challenges around you and looking, seeking out what is emerging for me to learn. What are the opportunities here that are being revealed? Now, the best teams know how to tap into a growth mindset together. They make plans in the business and projects, right? They have plans and they're moving towards completing those projects and plans, and things happen. And the best teams know how to pause in the face of that, evaluate the information, adjust their plans so that they can still get their goals and have the impact they want. And they know how to do that together if they are in self-leadership and embracing a growth mindset and looking for opportunities, well, they have a competitive advantage. If they are in a fixed mindset and things don't go according to plan and fear starts to drive them, well, things will contract and innovation will not reveal itself and things tend to fall apart and get a poor result. But the best teams know how to pause, get into self-leadership together, everyone doing their part to be in self-leadership, then do creative thinking and problem solving together, looking for the opportunities in this moment right here and right now. Now, when I'm coaching individuals, I often talk to them about the leadership reputation they're going for, the impact that they want to have, how they're choosing to show up. Because right now, in this moment, you can make adjustments. Think about what is that reputation you're going for, and then let that empower what you're choosing in this moment right now. The other thing, when I'm working with teams, we talk about agreements as the main mechanism of teamwork. Well, I also, when coaching individuals, talk about using that tool of agreements for ourselves. What agreements are you making with yourself that put you on a trajectory to grow and change into the person that you want to become and have the impact that you want to have? Start small with an agreement you can make with yourself. If we're thinking about your leadership role and how you interact with your team and how you show up at work, you might make an agreement with yourself about how you start and end your workday, how you interact with your project management software and your to-do list, and make sure you are focused on the priority projects, right? You can make an agreement with yourself about taking the last 30 minutes of your work day to really make good notes for yourself on where you're leaving things off. That's going to set you up for success tomorrow. Maybe communicating with your supervisor and checking in about your progress and how it relates to the priority projects and making sure you're still on track with their thinking. All of these things are habits and agreements you could make with yourself that you could try on that are going to lead to more positive performance in the future. Another example I'll give you is a team-wide agreement to prepare for meetings. So to spend more time before meetings, preparing for meetings so that we make the best use of this time together. These are some changes that you can that you can put in place for yourself and also with your team. And these are agreements. Now, look for the agreements that you have in place and think about this growth mindset and embracing the growth mindset. The invitation is what if you did something a little bit differently? What could that thing be that you do a little bit differently that sets you up for a more positive future and a larger positive impact? So I invite you to take a moment and think about that right now. I also want to share with you, I was lucky enough to hear Amanda Gorman speak not that long ago. And I'm still digesting and learning from the things she shared that day. But in conjunction with talking about a growth mindset, I wanted to share with you a quote that I wrote down she said that day. She said that hope is an art in its own way. I really love that because the thing is, hope isn't just a feeling. It is something we cultivate. It is something that we can build upon. And one of the most powerful ways to build hope is to embrace a growth mindset. So will you join me today in embracing a growth mindset and look for where you can shift, what changes you can make, what are you learning? And put in place one do differently, one agreement with yourself that's going to help shift you towards a more positive future. Take on one new agreement today and let me know how it goes. I'm rooting for you.